All right, that was still another great Sunny. Sorry about the delay there. Had a little bit of a technical issue. But we played Still a few times before, and I really like his songwriting process. I mean, like, I love like the production of the whole song. It's always like so kind of hard hitting and that sort of thing.
It's very catchy, and I liked the constant kind of repeat because that kind of sticks with you, doesn't it? It's as if you know the track anyway.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I enjoyed that. I did.
So next up, we have a brand new band called Sequoia, and Sequoia is the singer from Flute and Grey. It's another new side project, and this is her new project, and the song's called Closer. So dig this.
Dreams run away, dreaming's the only
Right on. That was Sequoia with Closer. Now, Sequoia, the singer, her name is Anna, and Anna was from Flute and Gray, who did a bunch of stuff, but then just kind of dropped off. So this is her new band, Sequoia, and we've been chatting. So she'll be on the show in September at some point. But really liked her voice, and it was kind of interesting the first time I interviewed her, which was last, I'm gonna say like February, March, like right around there. And I wasn't expecting it because out of the UK, but she's American.
Oh, right, okay.
So I was like, oh, well, this is different, but this is cool. So she's a very, very, very cool like woman, and it was a lot of fun to listen to her talk about the album. And we'll talk about Flute and Gray and talk about like how she writes her stuff, because she told me about one time where she actually had a bit of a writer's block. I mean, you don't hear that too often, but she did. But then she kind of came back around after about 2 years, and she plays piano, but she's got a great voice, and this is kind of like Flute and Gray, but still got its own twist to it. But she has a fantastic voice, and I love hearing her sing.
It had a kind of Cocteau Twins feel to it. I mean, they were kind of, not quite as echoey, but it kind of reminiscent of that. It just took me back to that. But yeah, definitely, she's an interesting one. I mean, she's one to kind of, if this is her sort of starting out individually, then brilliant. Really enjoyed it.
Well, right on. So next up, we're gonna get to the newest one by Test of Circle, and this one's called Face the Changes. Dig this.
Seasons, love has took its toll again. You're not to blame, no. We'll face these changes. Slow down, you're moving to this too fast. Love has took its toll again. You're not to blame. No, we'll face these changes. Face these changes again. And even though you come and go, you're not to blame. You're not to blame. Even though you came and went, you're not to blame. You're not to blame. Even though you come and go, you're not to blame. You're not to blame. We'll face these changes. We'll face these changes again. And even though you come and go, you're not to blame. You're not to blame. Even though you came and went, you're not to blame. You're not to blame. Even though you come and go, you're not to blame. You're not to blame. We'll face these changes. We'll face these changes again. We'll face these changes. We'll face these changes again. What they say, we'll always stay the same. We'll face this change. Don't take a breath. I'll never turn. We'll face this change. They say we'll always face. We'll face this change. Even though you come and go, you're not to blame, you're not to blame. Even though you came and went, you're not to blame, you're not to blame. We'll face this change.
Test of Circle, Face the Changes. Now, these guys have always been a very cool kind of rockin' band, and lyric-wise, they're very strong and hard-hitting. And I was just talking to you off air, B, that I discovered Test of Circle because of Lee. And unfortunately, he's no longer on Twitter. But because of him, I discovered this band, and what a great tune! Like a really solid. Like really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Lee was a bit of a champion for new music, and I know with work and stuff like that he's. I mean, I'm still friends with him, but I think with work and everything, it's all kind of got on top of him.
Firefighter being a family, it takes up a lot of time, right? So.
Yeah, it sure does. But I was going to say there was a kind of REM feel. Michael Stipe in there, not totally, obviously, but I could hear it in his voice and the way he kind of came across, and I like the upbeat style of it. So yeah, I really enjoyed that, and that's a first for me. So it's great. Thanks for sharing that with me, and thanks to Lee. And that's poetry.
Right on. Right on. And as far as REM goes, I agree with you. And I'm gonna say probably something around Document, their album Document. It's probably right around where that kind of takes balance. So next up, we're gonna get to a band who's been very, very good to the show, and their album will be up very, very soon. This is a band called The Urchins. And the song's called Majestic Lady Blues, and this is for Ad Forgotten Bee specifically. So dig this.
Saw an angel my way, kept her in my memory. There she stands by the crowd.